to work. Today we call that photon entanglement. But back then they said, well, I don't know, spooky at a distance, right? Mm. And then if you do it with photons of just red light, then you get the same results, but the bright bands of light are still red light. And so therefore the explanation that the photons would constructively interfere and destructively interfere can't be correct, because if they constructively interfered, they would have to change color. Blue photons have twice the energy of red photons, so that would mean you would be sending in blue light or sending in red light and looking at interference patterns of red light, but that's not the case. All that's happening in the interferometer is that the photons are being steered into bands of red photons. Mm. That needs another force field to do the steering.
So what is, if you have in traditional electromagnetism, classical electrodynamics, you have
see if we can get it under 3
an
minutes.
Electric field, a magnetic field, and a wave, and they're all sort of running perpendicular to one another. What other field types do you think exist in the Hall photon theory?
A whole bunch. Okay.
Like what?
Okay. And remember, the force fields can be different force strengths. Mm. The electric force, magnetic force field is considered pound for pound to be like, what, 1 trillion times, I might not have that number right, 100 million times more powerful pound for pound than the force of gravity.
Yeah, it's 10 to the 40th.
But because the force of gravity is weaker pound for pound than the electromagnetic field, the force of gravity can move further than light, okay? So the force of gravity from our galaxy can affect the nearby galaxy, the Andromeda galaxy, at 2.7 million light years, whereas the force of electricity from our galaxy cannot.
Talk faster, right? Bro. 3 minutes.
But Einstein wanted to ruin that analogy by saying, to protect his own reputation, I guess, I have no idea why.
He just didn't know any better, that's why.
Nothing could travel faster than light, not even gravity.
He didn't know better.
But obviously, if gravity can travel further than light, it must be traveling faster than light. If you look at the symmetry of the Andromeda galaxy, and you say, well, it's 10,000, 100,000 light years, 200,000 light years across, and
we'll have to
that
make
means
another short.
And it's